Hello, good morning or good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. We are going to continue working on this issue from last week, which is to change the insecure flag in CockroachDB servers to a set of fine-grained features, security controls. So that's approximately the plan, and for this purpose, last week we started this PR, number 74330. All right, so this is what we started last time, and today we're going to try to make some progress on it. Now, that being said, after the session we started last week, there was some CI failure, and so maybe we want to look into it a little bit today. I think we already, I have a suspicion about what the reason is for those CI failures. And so we are going to try out the commits in the PRs that we already have prepared last week, one by one, to see which are the commits that have introduced the problem. And once we have found it, I believe that it's going to be quite easy to fix. So we're going to start with this. And then after we fix the CI problem, or presumably after we make some progress on it, we're going to try to make progress on the remaining items. Today's is going to be a shorter stream because I have an appointment at 3:30 my time zone, and so I will want to be away from the stream maybe 10 minutes before that. So we'll see. And that means also we're going to try to take a break at mid-time, which is going to fall around, let's say, quarter to the hour. That's like 40 minutes from now. Cool. All right. So let's see what has failed here. So test SSL enforcement. Test plain HTTP server. I like this one. Test plain HTTP server. All right. So where is that implemented? Here. Come on. That is a reasonably small test. All right, so we're going to first verify that it indeed fails right away. And see what this says. Maybe I should start my keyboard logger. Like this. It's very long to compile. What's going on? Let's see. Server.test. Oh, it's actually running. Oh, and it's this, yeah, 45 seconds. That's why slow. Do we have one that is going to be faster? Maybe. So. Yeah, that is faster. All right. So that is failing right away. And this is running with disable web session authentication. Okay. And then root source. All right, let's evaluate which of the commits has introduced this this bug. So we're going to edit all of them. And then run this test and see when it fails. All right, so this is like, it's not exactly a bisection because, I mean, we could do a bisection, but the reason why I'm choosing not to do one is because I really have a strong suspicion that the issue was created at the very beginning. And so it's more than likely we're going to find our cause soon after starting from the beginning. So bisection would be more work. So annoying that we're maybe using actually. It's annoying using a package that is a bit long to compile, while the others are not exactly better. Okay, we'll have to make do with this. So maybe I was wrong with the idea of bisection being longer because it was not the first commits. Okay, well, I learned something. Oh, maybe it is the very last commit. All right, so which commit are we looking at now? So let's replace discrete bold, zip, close name verification. So we're going to go to the next to last commit. So we were looking at this one, and it might be this one or this one. Let's see. I hope this doesn't fail. It does fail. So we have no choice but to actually test the ones that we skipped. Bummer. Which is this one. All right. Well, it would have been faster with a bisection. Sad. This is going to pass. I believe it's going to pass. It did pass. All right. So this is a commit that created a problem. Disable TLS for HTTP. Yeah. It's mildly possible that one of the conditionals here is too strong. Or maybe not. Let's see, what is in flags.go? Here. This is as the unencrypted localhost HTTP. All right. Okay, that seems fine. Then we have the get UI TLS client TLS config. UI client TLS config. Oh. UI client. Okay, so that might be the thing that we need. So, okay, now we're closer to the possible cause that I had in mind when... oops, what's going on? I'm supposed to see a change. Get UI server TLS config. Oh, no. That's not what I want. Let's see where this is called. Okay. That's for the surface TP. All right. That seems fine. Where is this one? Okay. Restart UI TLS config. Okay. And then here, security override set. Disable HTTP TLS. That's what I want. And yet this is failing. Okay, so maybe the issue is not here. All right. Well, is it here then? Authentication, create session 4. Nope. And test server. Set flag. Okay, so we have a bug which we don't understand. This is annoying. So let's see what this test is asserting. Maybe that's going to tell us a bit more. All right. Verify client certificate enforcement and user allow listing. What could that mean? This test is verifying the implemented authentication of SSL client certificates for HTTP endpoints. Web session authentication disabled in order to avoid the need to authenticate individual clients. Okay. HTTPS with client search for security root user. Test-based content. Insecure false. Okay. HTTPS with client search for security node user. Blah blah. Okay. Test-based context. And then we have plain HTTP. Never see plain HTTP context. Base config. Oh. Insecure, I see. Okay, well, that explains it. Yes, that explains it. So that's basically what we're missing is that the this insecure flag is not what we want in this test. We actually want to disable the TLS for HTTP, but we don't want to disable authentication entirely. So what we want is security overrides set flag disable HTTP TLS true. Right? And then maybe that will go better. Let's see what this test is doing here. So we have the insecure context. Yep, that test passes now. All right, so that one was a simple one. Test plain HTTP server. Here. So that insecure will ensure server is not using TLS, but it's also not using anything else. And then this test fails. All right, what did it fail with? Status metric is valid, not this. Six. All right, so this insecure flag is not working. So test server args insecure true is not being propagated in the right place. So I am okay with that. We are going to verify what's going on here. So disable all that's being set properly here. CPTLS is here. Then we have the set flag. Oh. And then we need that validate here, probably. Right, if we disable the HTTP TLS, we also disable remote search retrieval, yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So we are going to magic commit this change. So this one goes to the last commit. And this one goes as a fix up for this one. Like this. And we're going to come back to this test in a little bit. I don't like this test because it takes 45 seconds to fail, and we will want to have something that is faster. And I like this one here is better. gRPC. All right. Expected HTTP request scheme HTTP got HTTPS. Yeah, well, that's convincing. I like that better. And then we have insecure here. Yep. This. Okay, that passes. What was the other test in that package? Server SSL settings. Same story. But actually, we have two different tests here. So, okay, so to do check the conditions, the consequences of disable HTTP TLS and RPC TLS separately. Here's the test below. Okay. And then we'll have the same thing here. And then we can probably pass the entire package. All right. And then we'll have things here. Then cleansers. So it's going to also give us bias config insecure true. Something like that, I expect. We're going to check that. So, directory test.go. Do have an insecure here. Same story here, I think, right? So that's a failure that is the same as this one here. So let's look at this one. Test, explain, analyze, debug. Yeah, okay, we'll check at this one later. SQL. All right, let's see. Oh, it's not failing anymore. Test, explain, analyze, debug is not failing. Oh. Maybe it starts failing at a later commit. We're going to look into that a bit later. Okay. Let's do text exports data. Okay. This one is failing directly. Cool. All right, so we're looking at something where the insecure flag does not propagate properly. All right, that's okay. I would say in here, perhaps. Yes, okay, that seems fine. Then we have perhaps that insecure, that seems fine too. Here we have this override, so that's fine too. We'll see about that later. This cluster. Open db-con e. Server args is secure. Yeah, so that won't do. We'll need a separate flag later about that. And here's going to be the same. And then we have that. Okay. Where do we have this? Args insecure. It is false. And then this one here. Alright, so what's going on here? So there is this HTTP request scheme thing that is interesting. Okay. This is strange, and we don't know exactly what's going on here, so that's a little bit unfortunate. We will have to dig down. We have to do it a long way, which is whatever it is. So which one are we going to do first? Like this, this one might be faster. Maybe. Start new cluster. Oh, multi-tenant is going to be a bit expensive. Test export data. That might be a faster one, I think. Oh. All right. Commit fix up for this one. And then let's test this. Oh, so it does not fail. Just list back up. Okay, so this one doesn't fail in this commit. This one doesn't. And it says delete tenant does. Okay, that's progress actually. Cool. All right, and also fails quickly. Create tenant. With an general executor, that seems fine. And then 287 is here. And short tenant address. Get entry. That's okay. Choose pod address. And short tenant pod. Fetch pods. Release pods. Oh. Okay, that's a gRPC client. All right, so now we're talking. Here. Clients, directory clients is here. Use insecure. Okay, so that's interesting. Starting blah blah blah. So we have a start stand. Oh, okay. So here, here we see we have test cluster with insecure. And then it fails somewhere below. Tenant client search not found. Okay, load search. We're going to make this error a bit more verbose. 287, that's going to be here. Mm-hmm. I was expecting a detailed error report here. Why do I not see anything? Expected error. Oh, I do have my detailed errors here. Unknown desk code is unknown desk for desk search. Interesting. Of course, we don't know where this is failing. What I'm doing here is that I'm annotating the error object with some source code information about where the error is happening. That's what we're observing here. 167, that is going to be here. All right. Then means this is the one that's failing. And then we have this one. And then we have this. Okay. So it's this one that fails, ensure pod. Okay, so that's a server error, apparently. Okay. So where is ensure pod implemented? Independent dir server. All right. Like this. Like this. And now we are going to add some logging. Okay, so the RPC function is not even called. All right, so that means that this directory server is not properly starting. Okay. Serve. And then it says tenant client cert not found. Yeah, okay, so this is started, the command is started with an insecure flag, but it's not actually starting an insecure server. And that is what is confusing the code. And so what has changed here? That is a commit that has started failing earlier, I believe. All right. This is a commit that has started failing earlier. So we are going to stash this. And then try earlier, something earlier. Like I might start failing earlier. Cool. Okay, that succeeded. That did not succeed. What just happened? Oh, set flag is not in this commit. Yeah. Set flag, set flag. Disable class name verification. So that is going to be squash. Like this. All right. And then we are going to check those two commits against that failing test to see which one is responsible for it. Wait. Ah, succeeded. Ah, dummy. That is a problem. Because that is not going to be the one that causes. So that's really the one that's responsible. I mean, I'm going to try them, but it's a tough sell. That is going to succeed. I feel it is going to succeed. Sad face. I wanted to fail now. It would be great if it failed now. It doesn't fail now. Yeah, it succeeded. I didn't want it to succeed. I wanted to fail. Yeah, that failed. All right. All right, so cool. We are going to do it the long way, unfortunately. Config. Where is this being set? And then we're going to try to investigate a bit further. This is of course being set in many places. Or maybe we have setters. Wait. Describe key. No, that's not the key I wanted to describe. There has to be tree max references. Tree max. Not implementations. References. I don't want references, I want the writers. But we don't have this. What's this build actually? Yeah, it does build. All right. We want to have the setters for this. Auth options, okay. All right, so that's a good one. Okay, so that's a good one. That's the one we need to change. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have another one here. Interesting. So what function is this? Start Senate. Oh, I like that. Okay. So that one we have from a different life. This is not a setter. Not a setter. Not a setter. This is a setter. But we modified this already. Great. This is not a setter. This is a setter. And we will need to modify this. Okay. Okay. That is a setter too. Okay. And not a setter. This is a setter. Like this. Okay. That looks better. Yeah, okay, so the test is passing now. Okay, so those propagating those insecure flags was exactly the right move. So we're going to take this patch and apply it to a separate commit. And that commit we are going to add here. What just failed? Why did it fail? Why did this fail? I wish code was more friendly to me. Okay. Okay. And that's where we propagate the flags in the right location. The previous commit, I suppose, had already made some progress here by changing this. Yeah. So this belonged to the first commit. All right. Then we continue this. Then we get a conflict on that file because we just applied the change. That's all right. Then we can continue the rebase. And I believe that with these changes, we have achieved fixing those tests. So let's verify this. The one we had at the beginning. Test what? Plain HTTP. And hopefully this will go better now. Yep, it went better. All right, so we actually went through our CI and now it's going good. That's fine. All right, so we can make progress now. Cool. Well, actually, we missed the breaks that I announced at the beginning. So we're going to take a break now. It's important to always take breaks during work. It's been an hour, so it's time. And so we're going to come back here maybe at a couple minutes past the hour. Enjoy your break, everyone. Hi again, and welcome back. We are still looking at this PR. Finished rebasing it, fixing CI problems. And what we're going to try doing now is give a shot at converting one of the additional fields in the config struct that has to do with security. So not this config struct, this one. Why is it? It's somewhere here. Enable web session authentication, I think. And then it has a a flag here. And then it has this flag here based on this environment variable that is an override. Okay. And then here we have a flag. Require web session. And that's pretty much it. So we will need a way to propagate the environment variable. And we're going to do that somewhere here in the validation code. Can we do that? It's a base package. Yeah, it's possible. Okay. Okay. Like this. Cool. Then this one can go away. Then this one goes like this. Then we have login enabled. Sure. This one we're going to have a look in a sec. And then we're going to have security. Okay. And we have one more, which is this one here. So where is this function use? It's used here, and then we have a base config. And the make, that's false. All right, so it already enables. All right, so that looks correct. Because it's false, that means that the web system notification is enabled. Like this. And now we can just test the package. Oh, and of course we can remove the flag. Seems to be passing without errors. A failure still? That's great. Ah, this one fails. This is good. This is good. Oh no, actually no. That's a bug in the go runtime we don't care about. All right, so I'm confident this is okay. Okay. Let's try it to see if it. I don't want to build actually, which is going to take a little while. And after we're done with this feature, we are going to be able to take a longer break, like because I will need to go on with my next appointment. But it's okay. It's long to build. There is a proposal actually in the works to make the UI build much faster. I think it's called embed.js. Maybe it's an issue? No. I thought there was some kind of proposal somewhere to make the build for the UI much faster and using embed.js instead of Webpack. I don't know exactly why so slow. All right. Wait. More waiting. Okay. So do we have a redirect? I think we have a port redirect. So if I use localhost 8080, right now there's nothing at the other side. But the moment I will start a server, that will be a different story. Let's actually see. Do I have a... Do I have a non... Yeah, probably... I need to create... Okay. With passwords. Alright, so that works. Break that. Come on. So slow. So slow. That is why we use build short most of the time. Actually, say environment support. Okay, let's do it. So now I have a self-signed certificate, so I will need to use Chrome because Firefox is very strict about this. So I'm waiting for the login page to load. I'm assuming that it loads. Come on. Yes. And I can log in. Alright, so that works. So I can log out now. And now I'm going to try with the security override. Security overrides like this. And then if I access the UI again, it should give me access directly, I think. Right. Yep. Insecure mode is actually incorrect. But I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to disable HTTP TLS and try again, and then I should get a login page. Yep. And then if I combine them together, I get auto login. Yep. Right, so I'm logged out, and then both at the same time. Like this. Yep, that works. All right, we have our combinatorial combination of flags. We're going to rebase this to reorder the commit, because there is one commit at the end that I don't really want to include. So git reset head, and then we can do like this, and then we can reset. Like this. All right. Cool. All right, so this is done for today, and we have only to do RPC, TLS authentication, and SQL authentication, and we are going to do that probably next week. So here we are. That was it for today. We are still working on this issue from last week, and we have achieved fine-grained parameters for a lot of the security things, and we only have those two remaining. And hopefully next week we will be able to complete this project. Now, thank you for joining today. Thank you for being present, and I hope that you have a magnificent day and a magnificent weekend. Have a great time. Goodbye.